Hey guys, welcome back to another horror game. Today we are going to play Home, a game which advertises itself with the fact that it is a unique horror adventure made by Benjamin Withers. I never played one of his games. I don't know if he made any other games. Uh, yeah, I don't know much about this game. Actually, I don't know anything about this game, to be honest. But yeah, I'd say we just start. Your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete Home in a single sitting. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Turn up the sound, turn off the lights. I did that. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Okay. So it's a 2D game. The only thing I can interact with is the door. That house. Where was I? Oh god, is that a dead body? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Oh, that was loud. um, okay, we could go downstairs. But I want to search everything on this floor first. The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open a drawer? Yes, sure. Recipes, pens. Oh no, recipes. And a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Oh god. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of here. Oh, so we have a photo now. Some kind. One second, I need to adjust my headset. Okay. Okay, let's go downstairs. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? No, I figured this was no help to me, so I left it behind. I don't think there's any reason for us to take it. A thin grey mouse stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but it's exhausted. Did I free it? Yes. Okay, don't know what that did exactly, but I guess. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Found a picture of a couple. It looked like it'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Yes. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Okay, let's go downstairs. Further. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Every surface had been thoroughly wiped, and nothing seemed out of place. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell I guessed it led to the kitchen. The switch in the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yes. I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yes. My leg hurt like hell as I climbed down the ladder. The tunnel below was even darker and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of there and find my way home. Oh god. Footprints in the dirt. Looked like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses and even the water tower near the old rail station. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait, there were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Oh wait, should please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first and I needed to see what else was down there. Oh. But we searched through everything, didn't we? A work table covered in papers, dirt and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Well, I mean, a gun would be useful against whatever is here, but just from a logical perspective, we could take it and don't use it. We don't have to use it. I mean, yes, we take it. I tucked the small handgun in my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Or even further down. It was so dark down there and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He, we, a, hell, iraf, oh. None of it made any sense to me. Oh god. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. Who put them there? Some kind of old homemade wreck, slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Crudely made shelves, they looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Oh god. Further down. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? Do we have a stalker of some kind? There wasn't anyone there. Was I hearing things? Oh, those are beds. Ugh. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Maybe a rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. I had a rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewhere. There's a skeleton behind the wall. I really don't like this place. The rope I found would have let me climb down a broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger due to cave-in. But I have no other choice. I have to go in there. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The egg in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high up that it must have been a saw landing. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Okay, we could go up or we could go there. Let's go up. Trash. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Okay, let's go through that door. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? Exit. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? No. I still had the old handgun. I wasn't sure what good a knife would have been. No, I don't think we need the knife. I mean, yeah, we have the gun. It was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Okay. The fuck? door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of a regulator. I had no idea how it worked. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. Looked like I turned off the water flow in this valve. 2, 3 and 4, okay. Thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. Yes. Okay. That too, and this one. So I think we did turn everything off now. But maybe go back to the one and use this. Through the dust I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked in those sewers. Okay, so we can't use it. Still can't use it. Door was locked, yeah. Okay, still locked. It's still not working, no? Did I do something wrong? Below. Okay. Did I not? Strange. I thought I already did that. It keeps on changing. So it's okay. Wait. There, we already did that. Did it stop now? I don't hear anything. No, it didn't. Okay, that one's turned off. Very strange. How do we do that now? Should we take the knife? Slipped the knife in my boot since I had a gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Probably not, but... Wait, can we slice open the garbage bags with the knife maybe? Did not want to keep digging through this mess. Okay. That's understandable. Maybe we only need one of those. Maybe we only need to activate one of those valves. So when I go through this now and then go back. It's back again. Is that a bug? 4, 3. Oh, I see. I had to turn it 2 times. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Okay, that's still here. So we need to do it with the other one as well. Yes, they're active. Okay, so we should turn off the water everywhere now. Do I have to do that now? No. Okay. So we should be able to get out of here now. There we go. Can't crouch. Safety posts had definitely seen better days. How old was this facility? The door's locked. I could see a faint light within. Oh, that's strange. Let's hope there's no one else here. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. From another dead body, sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of a man's pocket. Did I take it? Well, he was stabbed, but we have the knife that has blood on it. Oh god. Thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. I would just like to throw the knife away now, to be honest. There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit, but I wondered, what did the key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was on the videotape I found? Right, let's... Yeah, right, you have the key now, so maybe we should go... Couldn't help but wonder if someone's watching me from the other side. Ugh. Maybe we could go back now and see if we can unlock one of those locked doors. Use the key to unlock the door. Shelf full of security tape was strictly organized, though covered in dust. It looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Yes. Oh god, it was loud. Oh no. The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched, like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been 2 men. Uh-oh. But there was also another locked door, right? In this direction. I tried a bunch of the keys on the keyring I had found in the sewer worker, and one of them seemed to fit. Killer. Oh. Collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in Waveney's in the forest, and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had also been pasted up back in those tunnels. The faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station and it was for 2 tickets. Didn't know what use it could be, but did I keep the receipt? Yes. I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. I mean, I guess we take it. I mean, that's... You came all the... Fuck me, that's just don't do that. Oh, I mean, we came all the way back up again to open the door, so I guess there would be no point to just don't use it. Oh yeah, okay, that's this room. Must have been the other end of the ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past the flooded room with this. Interesting. Would I need that gun or that knife for the end? Both weighed me down and aggravated my legs as I climbed that old ladder. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly the awful smell of that sewer gave way to a pine-scented blast of fresh air. There were eyes, did you see that? There are eyes. There's a door. Okay, we came from there. From down there we came, and now there are fucking eyes in the forest. I don't like this one bit. Some animals, probably. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower? An ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes. I popped the ledge and brought the ladder down. What does that say? Can't read it. That's just an arrow. Let's go to the water tower first. Before we go there. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass there was a beat up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yes. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Oh. Strange. Still can't make any sense of all this. Strange. Heavy padlock barred the rust-covered door. I tried the keyring I got from sewers, but none of the keys worked. Of course.